Esther has been asking us, as she feels what we're feeling as we're projecting it to her, Abraham, what word, when I say it, feels most like you mean it? Vibrational climate, vibrational nucleus, vibrational environment or atmosphere. And we say all of those words are good words for what we mean. You are creating a vibrational, emotional climate that everything in the universe will respond to. So if you just reach for something that feels good, then other good feeling thoughts flow to you. Well, where did they come from? Maybe from Abraham, maybe from other angels. It doesn't matter where they come from as this non-physical energy is flowing through you. Maybe from mass consciousness. It doesn't matter. Don't try so hard to figure out where it's coming from. Just notice that it is coming. In other words, you create the environment in which it will be attracted and an environment that will sustain it. That's the best way of describing it. So the more you practice it, the more you own it, the more you are it, the more flows to it. And then soon, really, really soon, it is our powerful intention, desire, and promise to you that really, really soon we're going to move from this creating the vibrational climate because you will have figured it out because it's easy. It's easy to do. It doesn't take anyone more than 30 days to teach that to themselves. And so anybody that wants to can do that. It's easiest to do first thing in the morning. See how long we were talking about getting on your high-flying disc. Well, that's what it is. Creating an environment where you feel good. An environment that fosters more good feeling thoughts to come to it. And then very soon, it is our intention, our desire, our expectation, even our promise to you, that then we will have discussions because you will already be in that place of powerful attraction of then defining with more specifics the details of the way you want the universe to surprise and delight you. In other words, don't you just love it when you get on a roll and you can just feel that everything's working out for you? The traffic lights open just right. The people in traffic are just right. You rendezvous with people that you're interfacing with in the marketplace or even as you're checking into a hotel. You're not just rendezvousing with other people in pleasing ways. You're rendezvousing with your own past in pleasing ways. You're rendezvousing with your own present in pleasing ways. You're excited about your future in pleasing ways. Someone a few gatherings ago said, I've taken to just writing it as if it's already happened. He said, I wrote about the woman that would come to me and she showed up and it only took a little time. And I wrote about my perfect job and my perfect job showed up. In other words, you are on the precipice of being able to understand the power that you hold with your thoughts. But we are not encouraging you to direct your thoughts too specifically until you're sure that you've got your vibrational atmosphere in the place that you want it to be. So practice it a little while and then let's romp into your future experiences. We think that all of you should have enormous prosperity in your life this year. Your economy is poised for it. Your vibration is poised for it. There is not a reason in the world for you to experience anything less than that other than thoughts that you have been thinking that no longer apply to this vibrational atmosphere. So as you create this vibrational atmosphere deliberately, the thoughts that you chronically have been thinking that don't mesh with that are going to bounce out. Because you can't have it both ways. You can't create this atmosphere and hold those old resistant thoughts that aren't serving you. It's got to be one or the other. And we think that today you've made a different choice, you see. So you're going to find yourself unwilling to criticize like you once maybe did. Or unwilling to feel sorry for yourself like you once maybe did. Or unwilling to nitpick over other people unnecessarily like maybe you once did. In other words, the understanding of this vibrational nucleus is going to solve everything in your vibrational patterning, which means all that you've been asking for that is in your vibrational reality is going to begin to move from a vibrational state of being to a manifestational state of being, where you and others who are around you will be able to see it and hear it and smell it and taste it and touch it. And that's what we mean when we say you create your own reality. This is not a gathering where we say we're going to take you into the non-physical and talk about things that have nothing to do with your life here on planet Earth. Everything that you are about is about your life here on planet Earth. You're wanting to demonstrate your vibrational clarity and your vibrational currency. You have a vibrational currency that it's time for you to begin cashing in. It's time for you to allow yourself to be treated in alignment with the trajectory that you set forth when you made the decision to come. You said, I'll go, and it'll be great. It'll be interesting. That was the thing that you mostly said. It will hold my interest. I will really like how interesting it is. I will like how much I like it. I will like how much fun it is. I'll like how good I will come to feel about myself and others. I will so enjoy us shining together, because when we're in co-creative dance, both tuned in, tapped in, turned on, or all tuned in and in vibrational sync with who we are, then the songs are better, the music is better, the wine is better, the food is better, everything is better, you see. For a long time we've been saying to you, you create your own reality. And today we want to say it in the clearest way yet. You create the vibrational atmosphere which equals your vibrational point of attraction, which law of attraction matches up with things like it. So your creation is not just about hooking up with others who please you, or hooking up with things or experiences that please you. It's about adjusting your own vibrational perception, because it's a fine-tuning world that you live in. This is a vast environment. You knew it would be. You knew that there would be extraordinary diversity. And you said, I'll go forth and I will, as I live life, tune myself to my personal preferences. You didn't say, I'll go with an attitude of what's right and wrong and dictate it to the others and make sure that they line up with my version of what's right and wrong. You said, I'll figure it out. I'll figure out what's right for me. I'll use the guidance system that I was born with, and I'll figure out what's right for me. And I will practice the vibrational version of that until that is what is revealed to me continuously. Some people don't know that. Some people are so observant of this and that and everything that surrounds them that their own vibrational frequency, based upon what they are observing, is all over the place. They don't feel secure because they haven't practiced the vibration of alignment. They don't feel clarity because they have not practiced the vibration of alignment. They don't feel willing to allow diversity because they have not found their own steadiness. And so when one has not found their own steadiness, then what others are doing seems very important to them. Don't rock my boat. If you rock my boat, I can't be steady. When the truth of it is, you're the only boat rocker in your world. Only you can rock your boat. Only you can provide stability or instability for yourself. Now we know it doesn't feel like that sometimes. When you felt good, someone came into your experience, presented themselves in some way, and then you no longer felt good. Felt to you for sure that they rocked your boat, that their instability, that they brought it to you, delivered it right to you, and now you have to deal with this. But we want you to know that that isn't the way it happened. There was a vibrational frequency within you that included them in your experience long before they got there. But you say to us, as you learn to create your own reality more effectively every day, and you do, don't you? Sometimes you say to us, even the most proficient of deliberate creators among you, well, Abraham, I've fallen out of an airplane and I have no parachute. What do you think I should do now? And we say, hang on, it will be over in a little bit. Because there is a momentum that most likely is going to play itself out. And so when we speak to you as the deliberate creators that you are, we want to help you to understand that if you wait until momentum is well underway before you're even aware that you're moving in the direction that you don't want to go, and then you try to rein yourself back into some better outcome, sometimes there's too much momentum for you to rein it back. We want you to know that nothing ever really goes wrong, that you can't get it wrong and you never get it done. And the reason that you can't get it wrong is because it is never done. There's always another opportunity. But what we most want to convey to you, as we understand the lives that you are living, we understand what you want and who you are and where you are in relationship to the desires that you have fostered as a result of living here. We want you to know that the easiest way of creating your own reality is to decide how that reality, once it is full blown, once it is manifested, once it is seeable and hearable and smellable and tasteable and touchable, once it is what humans want to call real life, we want you to know that if you can identify before it is seeable, hearable, smellable, tasteable, and touchable, before it is definable in those physical senses, if you can identify what is within this desire that you hold, that you want to feel, we want to show you how you can affect the feeling within yourself even before the manifestation has given you the reason to feel that way, the precise reason to feel that way. And that once you discover that you do have emotional control, that you can feel the way you intend to feel, because we know, you might be coming to know it too, that everything you want is because you think you'll feel better in the having of it. So if you can figure out how to affect the feeling even before the manifestation, now you've figured out what deliberate creation is. Because law of attraction is responding to your point of attraction, to right here where you stand and what you are emanating. So we want to talk with you about anything that matters to you. We want to help you find the frequency that allows the cars and the lovers and all of the physical trappings that are important to you. You live in a physical world, but there is nothing about this physical world that is not spirit-based. There is nothing about this physical world that is not source-based. But you can tell by the way you feel in the midst of what you're doing, whether you are allowing the wholeness of who you are to perceive this moment in time, this conversation, this opportunity, this experience, or whether you've got yourself crossways of the current somehow and you are standing in the midst of disallowing. So, did you hear what we said? If you are disallowing your happiness, you are disallowing everything you believe will make you happy. If you're disallowing clarity, you are disallowing everything that you believe will make you feel secure and sure-footed. You just can't look at things that are wrong in the world, put them in piles, label them, join together in groups and push against them without depriving yourself of the point of attraction that you must accomplish in order to let in all the stuff that you consider to be good. You just can't be mad enough at something to make it go away, because you live in a universe that is attraction-based. There's no exclusion in this universe. When you shout no at it, it comes closer. Haven't you shown that to yourself? Get fixated on something that you really don't like and watch the universe deliver it to you, right to you, right to you. Get focused on something that you do want and bring yourself to a place of feeling good about it and watch the universe bring it right to you, right to you, right to you. And then the best part, the part that we like to say to you the most, that you hear the least, but we like to say to you the most, but you hear the least, but we like to say to you the most, because we want you to know it the most, is that it isn't the end result that you're after anyway. The things that you desire are your excuse to focus in a way that keeps you on a happy, joyous, unfolding trail. Because you're not ever going to stop wanting something beyond where you stand. It's just the way it is. It's what this expanding universe and this